Hi, this is Daniel Scrivner here with a quick preview of the next episode of our Outlier Founder series, which comes out tomorrow. In it, I'm joined by Andrew Herr. Andrew is the founder and CEO of Fount, which is on a mission to help everyone look, feel, and perform at their best. Fount offers a highly customized 3-month program that's born out of Andrew's work, enhancing the performance of Special Forces warriors in the U.S. military, including the Navy SEALs. To start, Fount gathers more than 100 data points about their customers using in-depth blood and urine analysis to test their metabolism, immune and inflammatory activity, nutrient levels, liver and kidney function, and even their cardiovascular markers. Customers are then paired with an ex-Special Forces coach who gets to know their goals, day-to-day schedule, and even their family history, all before kicking off a series of experiments that runs for the remaining 15 weeks of the program. Experimentation is a huge component of Fount's program, and it's how they try to find out what works best for each and every customer. As part of the program, customers receive their own custom supplement packs with exactly what they need to take each morning, afternoon, and evening, all sent from Fount's own supplement manufacturing facility. At the end of the program, Fount then offers a support program to make it easy to keep the gains you've made and continue building on them, which includes less frequent blood and urine tests as well as a continuous supply of your daily supplements. Before founding Fount, Andrew spent 7 years running the human performance and biotech strategy for the U.S. military Special Forces. Wired magazine described Andrew's work for the U.S. military as giving our soldiers mutant powers. Andrew holds 3 master's degrees, one in microbiology and immunology, a second in health physics, and a third in security studies. He studied at Georgetown's famed School of Foreign Service in Washington, D.C., and he unsurprisingly comes from a highly decorated and long-serving military family. In this episode, you'll learn what Andrew learned enhancing the performance and effectiveness of the U.S. military's most expensive soldiers, including the Navy SEALs, Green Beret, and Delta Force warriors. What he learned about national security at Georgetown's famous School of Foreign Service. What the U.S. Army's Mad Scientist distinction is and why he won it twice while he worked for the U.S. military. Andrew breaks down the components of peak performance, including the cognitive, physiological, emotional, sleep, physical, and aesthetic elements, and how Fount approaches maximizing each. We break down Fount's focus on experimentation, why the human body is the world's most complex system, why the same foods, exercises, and supplements either help or hurt different people, and how Fount is building the world's biggest data set around human performance. And we go deep on Fount's layered strategy to optimize the performance of every person, starting at the top of the market with those able and willing to afford an expensive, intensive program today, through how they're slowly replacing elements of their current program with software, data models, automated supplements, and more to bring Fount down market. Finally, Andrew shares all the lessons he's learned building Fount, both as a founder and as a leader. This is an incredible conversation you won't want to miss. Here's one of my favorite moments from it. Tune in tomorrow to listen to the full episode.
So the human body is one of the most complex adaptive systems out there in the universe. And because that's true, even though we know a lot about certain blood markers or we know about how certain diets may or may not affect you, there's a lot we don't know. My mental model for this, or the way I think of it, is imagine a globe. Sort of medicine today understands everything above 14,000 feet. So the tips of those mountains, they understand. They sort of know the plains are there, and they have no idea there's even an ocean. And so we know a lot about a very small number of things, and we know very little about a lot of things. And so what that means is we can use the data to guide what's most likely to help you, but you just cannot predict with extremely high accuracy which of the interventions will be most effective there. And it matters a lot because some interventions actually make you worse. And so if somebody gives you 10 interventions to do and you feel better, maybe it's that like 3 are making you worse and 6 are making you better. What would happen if you did those 6 without the 3 making you worse and then the one's kind of neutral or something like that? So running these experiments is critical to figure out what works for your body, your goals, and your lifestyle. That's the triple customization. And there's no other way to do it today. I'm working hard to make it so you don't have to do this, but at the end of the day, even actually the machine learning models we're building are not meant to give you the answer. Turns out the data set you need to get the answer is essentially impossible to build. But we can build you a data set that allows you that builds coaches, AI coaches that can help you quickly run a small number of experiments to get you there. That's actually the most efficient way to do it actually even human and the AI side. So I would say that's the key thing. It's not possible to customize today just based on data. Anyone who says it is giving you a less than optimal outcome. And once you've experimented, you can find really cool patterns. It's fun. And also, I think the other thing that's really important is if you're working with people and you give them something that doesn't work, they're like, hey, I thought you were an expert. But we're being explicit, like, look, some of these things are not going to work. Some of these things actually may be counterproductive. But the cool thing is when they're counterproductive, that tells us something really important about your body and where to go next.